Welcome to the Hanover County Community Services Board. We are Hanover's local public mental health provider. Who can use the CSB? Well, everyone can use the CSB. I've called their parenting educator to learn how to support my middle school student when she developed test anxiety. My son has a developmental disability, and his case manager helps us get services and access benefits. When he ages out of the school system, he'll get assigned an employment coach so he can get a job. I took a mental health first aid class through the CSB. I learned how to identify the signs and symptoms of mental illness and how to help. My teen struggles with drug addiction. She goes to therapy at the CSB regularly, and we participate in the family support group. The CSB helped when my teenager was in crisis and didn't want to live anymore. As you can see, the Hanover CSB provides a variety of services. These services can be categorized into 4 broad categories: behavioral health wellness programs and services, clinical services for children and adults, developmental and intellectual disability services, and crisis services. Let's take a closer look at each service. Behavioral health wellness programs and services. Our individual and family programs promote resilience and well-being through parent education and skill-building workshops for children, teens, and adults. Here are some programs we offer: parenting tips and individual consults, parenting classes, skill-building classes for youth on topics like responsibility, refusing peer pressure, and effective communication, family programs that strengthen relationships between caregivers and children, revive trainings to prevent opioid overdoses, medication and gun safety campaigns to prevent suicide, mental health first aid and More Than Sad, addressing teen depression courses, wellness classes, and many more. These programs and classes are advertised throughout the year in the schools, community publications, and online. For more information about these services, follow us on Facebook at Hanover BHW, as well as on YouTube at Hanover BHW. Clinical services. If your child is struggling with signs and symptoms of a mental health problem, we can help. Our children's team has licensed mental health professionals that provide support for children, adolescents, and families. Based on a comprehensive assessment, a treatment plan is tailored to meet the individual needs of the youth and family. Services for mental health include outpatient services such as case management, individual family and/or play therapy, group therapy, substance use prevention, and substance use treatment services. And you don't need to wait to get help. We can see you the same day you walk through our door. Same-day access is available to youth and adults seeking outpatient mental health, substance use, and/or developmental disability services. You only need to be a resident of Hanover County and provide proof of address. Services are available in English and Spanish. After you sign in, you will speak with a staff member. Following an initial screening, you or your child will receive a comprehensive clinical assessment to better determine the most appropriate services. Within 7 business days, you or your child will go to the initial treatment appointment. If services being requested are not offered through the CSB, we'll make a referral and follow up with you to make sure you have been connected to the services you need for you or your child. Walk-in hours are Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. If you have questions about same-day access, you can call 804-365-4222. Developmental and intellectual disability services. Navigating services for a child with a developmental or intellectual disability can be overwhelming. Our case managers can help with that. They can link you to local advocacy and support groups, work with you or your child to transition to adult services when they leave the school system, help with screening for developmental disability Medicaid waivers, and provide informational resources and referrals as appropriate. Need to access DD/ID services? You can enroll in services through same-day access. Call 804-365-4222 for more information. Crisis services. Have a mental health emergency? Hanover Crisis is available 24/7, 365 days out of the year. The crisis team responds to individuals experiencing an increase in symptoms of their mental illness, experiencing an emergency related to substance use, or having thoughts of harm towards themselves or others. Services can include phone support linkage to community resources and/or face-to-face evaluations for psychiatric hospitalization. If you have questions or want to find out more about the Hanover CSB, you can visit us at www.hanovercounty.gov/358/community-services-board.